ridiculous. Yesterday, in the park, there was a big... Well, the Toronto police showed up and they started pepper spraying people. John Tory said the evictions were mostly peaceful, despite the police using pepper spray, horses, and at one point encircling people with metal fences. This is a very interesting... Like, COVID's happening, so what do we need? We need to send a whole bunch of people with, police and horses into the park to disperse them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's a very strange situation. The idea that we can just house all homeless people in hotels endlessly, is anybody going to talk about that? Like, are there any city councilors or anybody who's going to have like a real discussion about what's going on here? Or are we just going to continue funding this forever? Like, we're just not going to talk about it. Nobody's going to mention the guy who moved in upstairs and who's living above the kitchen, right? Every so often, right? Like, they bang and crash and stuff, but we're just not going to talk about it, right? Like, we're just going to keep paying for it like it's not happening, and nobody's going to talk about it. And if anybody mentions, like, maybe we should ask him for rent, everybody's like, whoa, that's pretty racist. What do you mean? What do you mean ask them for rent? What do you mean do that? How would you do that? I don't know. I seem to have gotten by paying rent. Like, how do you do that? How do they have houses without rent? Okay. Here's more. John Tory's cops are bringing in large weapons, serious firearms. Are they planning on shooting people? It looks like an unarmed group of hobos in a public park. Yeah, like, people are losing their mind, man.
Watch out! Rubber bullets!
Oh my goodness. So people are not on the police side, on the side of the police who are walking in with, I don't know what those are. I'm not a gun guy. And I don't know if that's, I never went hunting or anything like that. So recognizing a gun like that they're carrying around is not something that's in my wheelhouse of abilities, right? But I think it's strange to approach a crowd in a Toronto park dressed like, like this, carrying the firearms and things, particularly with the current touchiness around weapons and firearms, right? Like, people were shooting into kids' birthday parties yesterday or over the weekend. So not so good, right? And Toronto police are walking around brandishing weapons to deal with those hobos in the park. Weird.